But next tonight on our programme, if you're looking for something to do over the rest of the Easter break, how about a trip along the Snowdon Mountain Railway? Well, it's marking 10 years since the opening of its summit building, and Rob Shelley is there for us tonight. I tell you what, Rob, not a bad day for it. How was your trip there?
I get vertigo. I'm very glad I'm down on the ground. Welcome to base camp, otherwise known as Platform 1 of Llanberis Estate. It was the Victorians that decided, you know what, there's Wales's tallest mountain, let's build a railway all the way up it. But the construction and the ambition didn't stop there, because like you were saying, it's actually 10 years since Hafod Eryri, a very impressive Snowdon summit complex, was built. Very hard, right on the top of Snowdon. Basically, we've been up there today to see, well, what the view looks like from the top. It's a 100,000 metre high pilgrimage that hundreds of thousands of people do on foot, and quite a few of us do the slightly less strenuous way. Either way, it's a spectacular ascent, even if you feel more virtuous doing it using your own steam rather than steam power. You're too busy to kind of stop and admire the views, presumably, you know?
I have my moments. It's a fortunate job because you get to see it sort of every possible state it's in. So it's it's the same view every day, but totally different each time you come.
And here, tucked below the summit, Hafod Eryri, the highest point in Wales, where you can buy a pint or just take a breath, marking its 10th year at the top.
It's fantastic. It really is. It's an absolute icon of the country, and it really is being. I'm proud to be the highest paid employee, I think, in Britain.
15 years or so ago, the peak didn't exactly end with something spectacular. The old summit complex was showing its age, and all the strains that happen when you build on top of a mountain. Today, though, some visitors were pleasantly surprised that Snowdon comes complete with refreshment options. Not every other major mountain in the world's even halfway as obliging.
Somebody said something halfway up and I was like, no, I don't think there is a cafe up there. But then once we got a little bit further, we've seen the railway track, we've seen the building, we've seen people with cups. So we were like, yes!
Relief is at
the
hand.
end was easier knowing there was a cafe at the top.
How has your ascent of Snowdon been? And are you quite glad there's a cafe at the top of it?
Yeah, didn't know there was going to be a cafe at all, but very thankful there is.
Although not everyone was forgiving Snowdon for being Wales's tallest point. You're not admiring that view at all, are you?
No, awful.
I'm sure they didn't really mean it, although every climb up means you do have to somehow come down. But at least Snowdon now has the summit it deserves. The last passengers may have left, but the work still goes on here, as you can see. And actually, work is what this place is all about. A carry, you know, we see all the nice sunny views today, but no one sees the hard work that happens during the miserable, rainy, snowy months of the year.
No, we do carry out a lot of track maintenance during the winter months, and then during the summer months there is a tremendous amount of work that goes into opening Hafod Eryri.
Because it's huge, isn't it? So many people use that up there.
We carry, on average, 140,000 passengers each year from March to October.
Wow.
Plus the National Park, they have revealed around about 650,000 visitors per year.
Almost 1 million people using it. I don't envy you your task. Here, by the points, and hopefully I'm not going to do anything that causes catastrophe, not for the first time. Vince, I mean, when we went up there earlier on, it's like Oxford Street up there, because you're regulating both. It's quite difficult getting everyone up by the railway and also everyone up by the sort of walker-friendly paths as well.
Well, it's true. People would underestimate how busy the mountain is, really. When we think that Hafod Eryri is 10 years old this year...
Yeah, can you believe how fast the time's gone?
Not at all, not at all. It's absolutely flown by. But my estimates are we've probably taken about 5 million walkers through the building in those 10 years.
Wow.
And we've carried at least 1.5 million passengers by train. So, as you can imagine, the strain and stresses on the building are extraordinary.
Well, it's such a great walk-up, whether you walk it or train it. It's such a great approach to it. Snowdon needed something that was kind of the drum roll of the summit. Do you think you've got it now?
Oh, definitely. I think everybody would agree the old building, it was built in 1935. It was well past its sell-by date. Now it is a state-of-the-art, iconic building that, people come from far and wide to see.
Well, I love the fact as well, I saw two walkers who saw a legend on the side of it saying, "You're closer to heaven here." I'm not sure if they like that idea or not. But there we go. But thank you ever so much. As you can see, it's sort of tailing off a little bit at the moment. Calm is starting to reign here on platform 1, but then the work never really stops. It's been an absolutely gorgeous day's worth of weather here today, and it just looked at the long range forecast and seen maybe sleet on the way as well. Life is never static, whether at the bottom or the top of Snowdon.
Indeed, Rob, thanks very much. I think you're going for a weather presenter job, aren't you there? Just a quick question before I let you go. You're wearing the perfect outfit to walk up, aren't you? I mean, it looks ideal, a three-piece suit there.
I'm not sure if I'm underdressed or overdressed or both at the same time. 'Twas ever lost, Kylie, okay?
Looking lovely, Rob. As always, thank you very much.